The Islander Soda was trying to get back in business after so much chaos over the last little bit. So many engines had to do double up on their work, and they were not happy about this. Thomas was heading towards the signal. But since Thomas had to go, James cut right in front of him, and there was almost an accident. James! Screamed Thomas, but James was already gone. Oh, that red engine should not pull the express anymore, said Thomas. What? Screamed James, and he flew down the hill. Unfortunately, right at Thomas. Ow! Screamed Thomas. You bumped me. No, you bumped me, screamed James, and the engine started arguing. Enough, said Patrick from the background. What is going on here? Oh, said Thomas. Just pure chaos. That's what's going on. Hero, meanwhile, saw what happened and came to collect James and Thomas's passengers. Guys, he said as he barged through the mess, I need to collect your passengers to make sure they're not hurt. Passengers, meanwhile, were luckily not hurt, but very cross that the trains they were riding in were both crashed. Bother, they said, and they climbed into Hero's coaches. You two need to get along better, said Hero once the passengers had climbed in. Said James, yeah, Hero, that's not happening. Hero said nothing and tried to push past the mess. Thomas, he said, you're in the way, can you move? I'm trying, said Thomas, but Thomas couldn't move. Thomas, said Hero, I can't move. He tried to push Thomas out of the way. Ow, said Thomas. Hero. Hero. Hero started pushing Thomas. But Thomas was also connected to James. Hero then pushed both engines up the hill. They said, and they both fell. Said Thomas. James, we can't fight like that. You're right, said James, and look at us. We're causing more confusion and delay. And Hero took our passengers. Yes, he did, said Thomas, and both engines sat there crossly, waiting for Harvey and Rocky to come get them. Unfortunately, the Islander Soda was not seeming to get back in business like they all wanted to. Oh no, said Paxton, my cows! His trucks came rumbling down the hill. And unfortunately crashed right into Hank. Ow, said Hank as he came off the rails. As Hero came down the tracks, he crashed into Hank as he couldn't stop in time. Sir, said Hero, and he came off the rails. It was a disaster. Hank's train had gotten hit from both ends. Both unintentionally. Just then Paxton came flying down the hill. Oh, good dear, said Paxton. I'm so sorry, Hank. Screamed Hank, and he then saw Hero off the rails too. Hero, what happened to you? Since Hank was in the way, I crashed into his train, said Hero. As Harvey was spinning around on the turntable, he noticed something. I see another accident up there, said Harvey, and he puffed away. Harvey, come back! He came down and found Thomas and James. So you guys crashed too? Said Harvey. Well, we didn't mean to, Harvey. Well, sorry, I have to go help another accident. Hero crashed too. What? Hero crashed? Oh no, said James. Now I feel terrible. Me too, said Thomas. Well, Harvey, what did you see? Said the substitute controller. I saw Thomas and James crashed up there, and now Hank and Hero and this. And the signal came down. Oh, great. Oh, great, said Harvey. Diesel came and took Hero's coaches away. And Timothy arrived at the breakdown train and started to get to work. And Harvey started to get to work with Annie and Clarabelle in Thomas and James's crash. Duck, meanwhile, was carrying an important car when Diesel pulled up behind him. Well, Duck, said Diesel. What are you up to? I could ask you the same thing, said Duck. What are you doing with those, newer coaches? I, said Diesel, am being a very useful Diesel by cleaning up these coaches. Cleaning them up, said Duck. What are you talking about? Well, Hero, who was pulling them, crashed. I was ordered to take them back to Knapford Station, he said. Wow, said Duck. Very impressive. You're actually doing what you're told to. Be quiet, Duck, snapped Diesel, and he brought the coaches back. No, Diesel, I'm just stating facts here, said Duck. Just then Duck did the unthinkable. He crashed into Diesel on purpose. While Diesel was backing out, Duck crashed into him. Oops, said Duck. Duck, this isn't the time to actually do stuff, he said. I was actually trying to help out, and you just caused confusion and delay. Oh, Diesel, I'm just trying to give you a taste of your own medicine when you've done that to us how many times? Duck, screamed Diesel. Move out of the way, screamed Henry. I have to get through. You're not going anywhere, Henry, said Diesel. Not right now, he growled, and he pulled the one coach back. I'm just showing you what it's like, said Duck. And when Henry was about to go, Diesel cut him off and chased after Duck. Hey, screamed Henry, and Duck was on the run. Oh, I'm not chasing after them, said Henry. And he was off to his heavy goods train. I caught you now, said Diesel to Duck. You're paying for what you did, but Henry had to reverse because there was an accident. Stop, said Duck as he saw Diesel. Stop what, Duck, said Diesel, but he was too distracted in capturing Duck that he crashed into Henry's train. Ah, screamed Diesel, but Duck pushed some more, and Henry pushed back too. Together they made a huge pileup. Ah, said Duck. Ah, said Henry. Oh my gosh, it was a huge pileup. You see, said Daisy to Bertie, this is why you stay out of the chaos. I agree, said Stafford. Just look at the diversion they caused. There was now another big accident to clean up. Stafford left Knapford Station to tell them the news. Guys, said Stafford, there's been another accident with Henry, Diesel, and Duck. Are you kidding me, said the substitute controller. 1, 2, 3 accidents, and the Topham Hatt's not even back from the hospital yet. Oh my gosh, he said. And the island of Sodor was turning into the island of chaos once again. The end.